Hey everybody, Payne here with another Off the Sprue. I feel like I've been making more Off the Sprue videos than I have anything else, which is actually pretty true. Just kind of unfortunately, there's not been, I would say, a lot that I really have been interested in covering in the tabletop Warhammer kind of stuff going on. So I've been kind of reverting back to making a lot of these. There's been some stuff going on, but with the pandemic and everything else going on, there's not a lot. And then on top of it, kind of a lot of it's just kind of waiting for stuff to come out. Like, you know, I've still got a ton of Space Marine models and stuff to come out yet, and with me downsizing my collection and really just focusing on my personal army right now, things have slowed down. And just on another note real quick, I do have this. This is Battletech or Robotech. I'm not sure what game this is from. I can't remember. It's one of those two. I feel bad. I feel like I should remember. I want to say it's Battletech. But anyway, I accepted, like, I do commission work, obviously, and I've accepted just this one model because it's different. I've never painted one of these before. It's a single model, so I wanted to give it a try, do it different. So I at least have something kind of on the bench as far as commission work to do. I haven't even painted my own stuff. I've got so much stuff going on at my daytime job that everything is kind of just taking a back burner. But I'm making this video today on November 15th, which is a pretty huge day in the LEGO community and the Ghostbuster community because the new UCS, I don't know if you call it UCS, I guess it's a UCS, which stands for Ultimate Collector Series, Ecto 1 came out. That is, I guess it's more, takes, what's the word I want to use? Not takes place, but it resembles, or it takes after the one that's coming out in the Afterlife one. So I believe there's like sticker decals and stuff on there to make it look like there's like chipping paint, rust, and stuff, like it's been sitting for a while in storage. But it's an amazing looking model, and so I thought, why not on today do a video not about that? Because unfortunately I don't have it. I didn't pre-order it. I didn't pick it up. It's something I definitely want to do. But there's these other two that have been sitting that I want to get to, and that is these right here. These two Batmobile models. So we're going to take a look at these and do a comparison. So we have the with the 76119 Batmobile Pursuit of the Joker, and then this one here is the 40433 1989 Batmobile Limited. Now this is a smaller, obviously very smaller version than the actual collector's edition Batmobile that they did. And I don't know if this still comes with it. I was able to pick this up for a decent price off of eBay. But there was, at least initially when the Batmobile came out, if you ordered that, you got this set with it for free. So you would get like the super huge one and this one. And now the UCS set, or what I'm not sure if they call it, the Collector Series set, does come with some minifigures from the 1989 movie. This does not have any minifigures in it. And unfortunately, the figures that do come with the other one, the Batman, doesn't fit in here because his cowl and cape is all like one piece. And the figure looks awesome, but because the cape is actually not fabric, it is plastic, so he doesn't fit inside here. So, but I actually want to do a comparison of these two because they look fairly similar as far as how they're made. There's obviously some differences and stuff there, but I wanted to kind of take a look at that. But then also, the other thing too is this one in particular, just the way they did the front and everything, it kind of reminds me of in Batman Returns when he kind of like parks his Batmobile and pushes like this armor protection, and this whole like armor sheath goes over the whole Batmobile, which I thought was really cool. So they're very similar, I think, and so I definitely wanted to do a video on the comparison of these. So that's what I'm going to do here. So next I'm going to build these up, and then we'll do a quick comparison on them. So yeah, we'll go into that.
I know you're doing that.
Okay, let me rearrange this a little bit. So here they are, the final two.
Hey, come fight the Batman bad guy.
Okay, so we're back. Everything's built up. So here we have the well, let me get the box again. 76119 Batmobile Pursuit of the Joker is the one back here. And then the one in the forefront is the 40433 1989 Batmobile Limited Edition. So, yeah, so they're very similar in kind of style, aesthetic. If I put these right next to each other, like back bumper to back bumper, you can see there is a bit of a length, bit more length, I should say, in the, I guess the playset version versus the collector's limited one. I was trying to get kind of a good angle here. There we go. So you can see. So like I said, this is from back bumper to the front. You could say there's maybe a little bit of the difference made up here in the back, because this has a little extra kind of engine piece here that the other one does not have. So if we were to back them up here by the fire piece, we would get still a little bit of a length difference, but not much of a difference really. This one is still comes out longer. The other thing is they have the same kind of canopy cockpit design here. They're using the same piece here, and then there's also like this little gap here in the side. It doesn't have anything you can see straight through. Same thing on this one. I'm not a big fan of that, but you know, I don't know if there's not really much you can do there other than to get like another window piece that maybe could fit right here, and then it would come up, and then you just close it, and then it would be sitting flush. That may be something to do if you wanted to modify it. The other thing is, from this standpoint, this thing doesn't really have much of a, I guess, a top profile. It's just very much like a rectangle if you were to just look at it straight down. But this one has a much more of a profile to it, or, you know, from the top down, which I like. And the other thing is, I grew up with Michael Keaton Batman. That was really my first Batman. So I'm definitely a little more preference to this one. This one I definitely, I must say I like more. One thing I don't necessarily like is the barrels. I get their kind of use for that. There's not really a piece that I guess would work alternatively that I know of, but not the biggest fan of that. But I do like also that they have the two different size tires. You got the bigger tires in the back versus the front, so that also adds to it as well. And this one, you just have the same size tires on both. So I do like this one though, and just the aesthetics and the kind of the looks, because like I said, this front part here does very much look like kind of the armored aspect from Batman Returns. The other thing I do like a lot with this one, it would be kind of nice if maybe this wasn't so many studs here and they kind of sleeked it out a little bit as well, but the stud shooters on this one kind of stow away, so you can flip them up and then use them, which I really like, and then you can, you know, push them down and they kind of fold away and they're gone. This one on the other hand, they're just always up, which is kind of, I don't know, kind of unfortunate. I mean, it's supposed to be like a display piece anyway. It's not really a play set, so it's kind of weird that they would even, I guess, include stud shooters for that purpose. But then, you know, you can just, I guess, pop them off, and then that's what you are left with. Maybe get one of those, you know, flat pieces there to kind of cover that up to kind of complete the look, and then you would get, you know, more of the sleek look without the stud shooters. So, but yeah, and then it also comes with this kind of display mount piece for the collector's one, so you can set that one. If I can find the sweet spot here. There we go. And it rotates a little bit, so you can kind of put it at an angle. And then the sticker just has some basic length, width, acceleration, max speed, fuel. and it's the Batmobile from the 1989 movie. So, pretty straightforward there. Kind of hit that one up. They both have the feature where as you roll them, the back fire piece spins. So, that's kind of neat. And really, that's about it. As far as figures go, you get the Joker with the, obviously, so nothing in the limited collection unless you got the actual big Batmobile, but with the playset version, you do get the Joker with the stud shooter, which you get 3 green studs with him that he's supposed to shoot out, so I just threw them all together there. And then you also get a Batman. Let me actually kind of assemble him real quick. Kind of disassembled him for a second to make my own thing. But you do get a Batman. He's in gray, and he has a new kind of design to his cowl and face. So, what you might be used to seeing, how can I do this? Well, we'll do this first. So, this is his cowl. He's kind of got some shorter ears going on here, and this is the one that we've seen from the Lego Batman movie. The ears are much taller. The other thing being is there is a kind of chin piece here to the cowl, which there is not on this one. It comes off and there's no chin piece. And then here you have the head, again with the eyes kind of at the top, but the whole head is black and the face is printed on a black minifigure head. And then here's another one, so he's got kind of a, I don't know if that'll focus in at all. Not really, I guess. But he's got kind of a smirk on one side and more of a stern look on the other side. So and then this, if I can get this helmet off, there we go. So here you can see kind of the difference. What were before, you had a regular head, and then they just kind of put like a black strip at the top with the eyes, and then the same on the back here with a different facial expression. So yeah, that was what we had before, and that's what we have now in this one. But because the other one didn't come with one, I wanted to kind of make a kind of a display Batman that kind of fits with the Batmobile, the 1989 one. So I kind of had to raid the Lego bins, and I do like this new design of the Batman cowl. The only thing being though is to be more 1989 accurate, you should have the bigger eared cowl, since that's just what he had in that one. So to make a semi-realistic-ish or movie accurate minifigure, I went with this here. So I got just an all-black Batman out of the Bits box, gave him a utility belt, gave him a batarang, he's got a cape and everything, and then he's got the new head with the old cowl, since he's got the taller ears with the older cowl, which fits more with the 1989 Batman. Now the only difference being the minifigure that actually comes with the set has a cowl and cape together, which is actually more accurate because the 1980 Batman, the actual cowl and cape and everything was like one piece, so he couldn't turn his head without turning his whole body, which is also kind of similar to the what was the first one, Batman Begins, with Christian Bale. So, alright, so that is that. Alright, so are you a Batman fan?
Yes.
Yeah? Why do you like Batman?
Cause.
Because what?
Cause.
Just cause?
Yeah.
Well, in that instance, of these two Batmobiles, which one is your favorite? Let's bring him over here.
What one comes with the figure?
This one comes with the figure.
That one don't.
Oh, I'm sorry, wrong one. I held up the wrong. This is the one that comes with the figures, and this one doesn't.
I like this one because it's the figures.
You like this one because it comes with the figures? But if they both, let's say they both don't come with figures, which one would you want? Or you like them better?
This one.
This one? How come?
Because this way it kind of looks like a real Batmobile.
Yeah. You don't like this one?
No.
Not as much? Well, that's good because I like this one the best.
I like that one because that looks like a real Batmobile.
Yeah, well, okay. So he likes this one because it looks like the real Batmobile. I don't know why this one doesn't.
They both kind of look like a real Batmobile. I like both of them.
Well, that's fine if you like this one more. They're both very, very similar, so I also kind of do like these hubcaps. They're kind of cool. There you have it. I guess we have a tie in which one is the best Batmobile. Right, buddy? Well, yeah, so I guess all that being said, thanks for watching again. I'm trying to get back into the Warhammer content. It's been kind of hard. There just hasn't been a lot of movement on that angle. So I guess kind of expect a little bit more of this other content for now. And yeah, we'll go from there. So if you haven't checked out the rest of the channel, please check out the rest of my videos. I've got some tips on assembling different models, painting, lighting, then other opinion pieces on different things within the hobby. And then I also have my other off the sprue things, which so far have been mostly based on Lego set stuff, but we'll be venturing into other things. I'm planning on doing one on the latest episode of The Mandalorian, which is in Season 2, Episode 3, which I think everybody really liked. And a little bit of the controversy that came out with Episode 2, and one of the big things with that is just I feel people that jump to conclusions with a lot of that. I think Episode 3 came out and kind of put a lot of those to end, as well as some of the things that came out in last season. That a lot of, I guess you say like mega fans or whatever you want to call them, got upset about some of the canon or potential canon issues with that. But anyway, that's something that I hope to cover in those videos. So, all that being said, please check out the video, the rest of the playlist, and then if you want to check out my Facebook page, which usually just centers on my commission work, mostly Warhammer stuff, but like I said, I've got other stuff coming up, like I'll be commission painting this little, I want to say Battletech again, I can't remember, but when, I'm picking up other projects too when I can, so just, if you're interested in any of that, check out my Facebook page, and I definitely like a like there, a subscribe here, and thank you for watching, and until next time.
Bye, Batman fans.